To add, informs the base of part of our discussion. With me in studio is the Deputy Government Spokesperson, Gabriel Muduma. Muduma, thank you very much for making time for us tonight.
Asante sana, Abubakar. It's a pleasure.
Will it be fair to say, based on the clips we have heard from the President, that he's a bit bullish on the implementation of this platform?
No, you know, we gave the President the mandate, and therein we said, key among the things that Kenyans have been pushing, we want transparency in government. We don't want our monies misused by the county governments and by the national government. So all of us were given, you know, that directive by the voter, by the same people who put us in office. Now, going digital, right? Moving away from legacy systems to legacy institutions is the most amazing thing we can do to the Kenyan voter. It's the best thing we can do to the Kenyan taxpayer by telling them we are now moving from the woodworks to the transparency of things. Honestly, I don't believe, even though we can talk about systems that were there before, I don't think there's any administration that has leveraged on technology than this administration. And guess what?
Yet it has faced some backlash to an extent, isn't it?
Backlash will always be there. Backlash,
now the procurement
backlash will always be there, and I can tell you, change is not easy, all right? But it must happen. In this case, look at the amount of money, first of all, we are going to save, all right? We are talking about billions. Treasury has actually put it over 50 billion that we're going to save when we go to this e-procurement. That is number one. Number two, the legacy system that has been there, Abubakar, you've heard of tales and stories, yeah? From, what do they call, supplying hewa. What is this system coming to do? Number one, it tells you who supplies what, where, how, the cost. All these issues that we've been talking about for the longest are going to be solved by a system. I can guarantee you this is the best time to do it.
And if that system is as consequentially good as you paint it,
correct.
Why is the Council of Governors saying that the system, quote, the rollout was rushed, riddled with inconsistencies, and has disrupted service delivery? They are not questioning whether the practicality of the implementation and the goodness of the system.
And that's the haziness, Abubakar. That's the haziness.
If it is good, why rush it?
No. First of all, it is not something that was just thought on top of people's heads. It is something we've talked about for months. For months. July 2025, and by the way, I remember when C.S. Mbadi went to Parliament and he spoke about the very same system, all right? Albeit the fact at that time, he was giving the advantages of these systems. We all know, and we took cue. Many people actually took cue. And at some point we had a debate saying that there is going to be backlash. And the backlash that we all knew was coming to happen was from without and within. Like the President is saying, you have so many people who are within the procurement chain who do not want such a system, because what it will do is that it will put things into the, for transparency now will become. For the longest we've known, our procurement process has been riddled. In fact, and I could be wrong, but I guess, I'm very right on this one. That is one of the places where we lose so much money to corruption. It is through these procurement processes.
And Treasury, true to your word, says the government will save up to 50 billion shillings annually by curbing procurement-related fraud and inefficiencies.
And not only inefficiency, Abubakar.
Do you understand the rejection by the Council of Governors, the concern Parliament had 2 weeks ago, is not on the system itself, it's the process of implementing the system. No, that they say is abrupt and implemented in hurry.
No, let me tell you, it would have been wise maybe to be talking about probably if the system is not functioning. That is not what they are fighting. They're talking about a process, all right? Now, already, even they can tell the kind of honesty, the kind of transparency, the kind of efficiency this system will bring. It's the same, the way you started with SHA. What were people fighting, all right? Many people who I would like to call cartels would want or will want on any given day the status quo to remain. Because, I mean, that's where the golden goose or whatever that, lays the golden egg is.
And
And
Gabriel,
they'll fight for it.
Often in these debates, we hear of they don't want.
Yes.
They are resisting this form of a change. There are cartels involved. Is that not a blanket condemnation of people who, like the COG, have concerns about the implementation of the platform?
No, not really. Not really. Let me give you a small example. For the longest, even the Senate, the governors who've been brought to the Senate, some who've been impeached, key of their concern has been to do with money. Not even the other aspects that may lead to them being brought to the Senate. Much of it is governance. And out of governance, the issue of money is left, center, right. So here you have a system for the longest. And when the president said he's a consumer of raw intelligence, he knew what he was talking about. We need to change how we've been doing our procurement. All right? So by bringing in a system, it does not mean that the president is looking, like you said, he wants to bully people. No. What he's saying is all of us have a mandate, right, given to us by the Kenyan people, the Kenyan taxpayer. And the first thing they expect is for us to be transparent. This system, first of all, equalizes. Can you imagine what you see now on the dashboard? That you have supplied something, and you can see who supplied, how much it was, when it was delivered, the integrity of the system. Yeah?
And the government believes this is the panacea to the problem in procurement and losing money.
It's not believing. It is going to be.
And Gabriel, you say the president is not bullish. And that was my first question to this chit-chat.
No,
but anyone who is judging his statement, like, quote, any official who are not ready to continue with e-procurement can as well leave. Is that not being bullish?
Oh, justifiably so. It's not bullish. This is what is going to save us from the nightmare that other administration who are here before could not. Well, I'm not saying the other administration didn't try. They tried. You remember the polygraph? You remember accountants being sent home en masse? What were they trying to cure? They were trying to cure the issues that surround government procurement. But guess what? People fought it. Cartels came out with guns blazing. That system, where do you hear about polygraph machines anymore? No. Now, we have a system that is going to cure these ills. And by the way, forget it being practiced in government. Let me give you an example of mwananchi wa kawaida. I know so many restaurants today who are not accepting cash. Why? Are they bullish? No. They are saying, listen, we don't want to transact with hard currency anymore. There are avenues that now you pay from your phone and that money goes directly to the account. You cut so many inefficiencies. Now, blow that now and bring it to government. All government is saying, we want transparency. And in any case, that's what we've been accusing the government for. We've been accusing the government for corruption. Which government you're accusing of corruption would be so open to putting things in black and white that every Kenyan can see?
Fair enough. And at the heart of this system and these claims is the question of corruption.
Correct.
We will talk of that question of corruption after the break. Time for us to take a short break. Gabriel Muthuma is Deputy Government Spokesperson of the Republic of Kenya. This discussion is back after this break. Stay with us.